Being it's Tuesday morning, that means a visit from our friend Ken DeCoster, CrimeStoppers, and the Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Riley, I'm doing great. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you very much. You got a pile of material with you because everything is always busy on the streets of this town.
Yeah, let's start on a positive note, Riley. The cost of higher education, obviously, as you know, is extremely high.
Yeah.
The Illinois Sheriff's Association will award $54,500 in college scholarships throughout the state to students wishing to pursue higher education during the 2017-2018 academic year. Our own sheriff, Winnebago County Sheriff Gary Caruana, will be awarding one scholarship in the amount of $500. The scholarships are to be applied to tuition, books, and fees only, not beer money.
Oh, always a catch, isn't there?
The student must be enrolled full-time at a certified institution of higher learning here in Illinois. There will be no restrictions on any applicant by reason of race, age, creed, color, sex, or national origin. The limitations are as follows. Applicants must be permanent Illinois residents. Scholarships must be utilized at institutions of higher learning here in Illinois. Students must be enrolled as a full-time student during the 2017-2018 academic year. Applications are available online at ilsheriff.org and at the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office at 650 West State Street in downtown Rockford. Students must complete the application, answer the essay question, and return all documentation to the Sheriff's Office in their permanent county of residence by March 15th. All material must be postmarked by the state. For more information, you can contact the Sheriff's Office, the Illinois Sheriff's Association, High School Advising Center, or College Financial Aid Office.
Very cool. What'd you say, 54,000 and change there?
54.5 in college scholarships throughout Illinois here in Winnebago County. Sheriff Caruana will be awarding one scholarship in the amount of $500. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not, when you're talking about college tuition, that's not a whole lot of money, but $500 is $500.
Your books are covered.
There you go.
There you go. There's always a way to apply cash when you're in college.
Riley, Rockford police are responding to an armed bank robbery at a bank on Rockford's east side. This happened last Friday. According to police, a man armed with a knife came into the Harvard State Bank, 2400 block of East Rock Drive near Harrison Avenue. The suspect then fled on foot with cash. The suspect is described as an unshaven white man in his 50s, grayish hair, thin build, wearing a tan hat, navy blue hooded sweatshirt, and jeans. Investigators say he was last seen on foot headed northbound. This is the second time in a little over 3 months that the bank was robbed. On November 28th, someone came into the bank and fired a shot before getting away with money.
Yep, and as you and I talked about, that number for many people is like, what, really? But there's 5,000 to 6,000 bank robberies coast to coast every year.
And I'm astounded by the number of bank robberies or the frequency of bank robberies or attempted bank robberies in our area.
Yeah, it does seem like every time we've turned around, there's been a new story like this one, and you would think a fatality involved in one of them might dissuade others.
You would think.
It would work for me.
You know, if I tried to rob a bank, I'd be caught in like 15 seconds.
I'd be the guy caught in the parking lot because the bag that I was using got caught in my car door, or I had my mask on wrong and banged into a wall. You know, it would be bad. It would be one where cops sat around at the Christmas party and showed that video. All right, now on the lighter side, watch this idiot. That would be me.
Winnebago County Coroner Bill Hintz released some very disturbing statistics this past Friday, Riley. There were nearly 100 overdose deaths in Winnebago County last year. Of the 96 total deaths, 75 of them involved heroin. 42 were caused by heroin alone. 23 from a combination of heroin and cocaine. 7 from a combination of heroin and fentanyl. 18 deaths were caused by cocaine. Just 3 were caused by either prescription or non-prescription drugs. 71 of the overdose deaths were male victims, 25 female. The largest age group impacted, victims in their 30s. 31 people between the ages of 30 and 39 were killed by overdose deaths in 2016. 21 were in their 50s. 20 in their 40s, 18 in their 20s. 2 victims ranging from 0 to 19 were killed, while 4 people died who were in their 60s. The racial breakdown shows 76 of the 96 overdose deaths in Winnebago County last year, white, 15 black, 4 Hispanic, and 1 Asian. And over the years, we've had discussions with former Winnebago County Coroner Sue Fiducia, who's now retired.
Right, who has really rung the alarm on this one.
It truly is staggering that people are in a desperate frame of mind to even consider. You never know what's in this stuff.
No.
What the dealers are putting in it.
Cutting it with, as they call it.
Thank you.
That
right.
sort of, it's only as reliable as the person you're getting it from.
Yes.
And how reliable are people in that line of work.
Right.
So, and that number would be so much higher, too, if it weren't for, in the name of the drug escapes.
Narcan?
Narcan.
Yeah.
Which is administered when someone overdoses to keep them basically alive.
Right. Basically, I think the most typical or common fashion is kind of a nasal spray to help reverse the effects of heroin. And there have been several successful saves thanks to the good work of law enforcement, including the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, so that number that you're looking at, which is just huge to begin with, would be a lot higher if it weren't for the application of that drug.
Riley, officers and detectives from the Rockford Police Department, the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office, and Loves Park Police have announced the arrest of 57-year-old Alfred Hoskins of Loves Park in connection with a string of 42 burglaries since last November. This guy's been busy.
That's really busy.
Rockford police investigated 31 burglaries to businesses in that time, primarily along East State and North Main. In each case, the suspect had pried open an exterior door to enter the building and removed cash and other valuables. In December of last year, Winnebago County Sheriff's Police began investigating 6 similar robberies, while Loves Park Police experienced 5 burglaries, which they believe to be related to the same suspect. Together, the police agencies were able to develop Hoskins as a potential suspect and conducted surveillance of him that led to his apprehension. He was arrested at 7 a.m. on January 8th of this year as he attempted to burglarize the smoke shop on North 2nd Street up in McChesney Park. The Winnebago County State's Attorney's Office authorized charges against Hoskins for 3 counts each of burglary, possession of burglary tools, and resisting obstructing police for burglaries to the smoke shop, the Olive Oil Experience, and the Asenath Scuba, with additional charges possible.
One-man crime wave there. 42.
He's been charged, been charged with 3, but he's been linked to 39 others.
Wow. Okay, good work by the cops there. Good surveillance, good police work.
And finally, Riley, we're looking for the following 4 individuals in this area. 39-year-old William Sullivan is a white male, 5'11", 220. He is wanted for arson. 34-year-old Courtney Brown is a black male, 5'6", 170. He is wanted for domestic battery. 35-year-old Shannon Mendel is a white female, 4'10", 100 pounds. She is wanted for aggravated battery. And finally, 20-year-old DeAndre Lockhart is a black male, 5'10", 155. He is wanted for armed robbery. If you know the whereabouts of any of these 4 individuals, give us a call at Rockford CrimeStoppers at 815-963-7867. Call us toll free at 888-769-STOP. And remember, when you call us, we don't have caller ID. We never ask your name. And we do pay cash rewards of up to $1,000, depending on your information.
I know we're kind of new into the year, but how are we doing on a year-to-year comparison with last year?
So far, I think we're pretty much on par. I know last year was way up over 2015. In addition to the phone calls we get from informants, oftentimes police officers call us and say, hey, I've been working with an informant who helped us solve this crime. Could we get some money for this person? So we work that way as well.
Nice. So if you can help out, there could be cash in it for you. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call. Go to rockfordcrimestoppers.com. They've got the app that you can download from the Apple Store, or you can get it from the Android Store, either one, and works on your phone really well.
And Riley, we couldn't do it without our media support from WROK Radio, and specifically your show. Thank you.
Glad to do it, Ken. Good to see you as always.
Always good to see you, too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks.